Hello, welcome to my little urban homestead. After the other week when I canned my new potatoes, one or two people were asking could they do the same? But potatoes really should be pressure canned. So I thought I'd show one that you can do without a pressure canner because it's water bath canning. Normally I'd get the apples, well, if there's enough of them, off my own trees. But I thought I'll show you this now, because I can always do another batch of my own apples if I've got enough for everything else I want to do. Because I do normally dehydrate my apples. But this is a bag of apples, as you see. I got it from Morrison's, £2, and I'm going to make some applesauce out of it. For this, I've consulted the Ball Complete Book of Home Preserving. This is a handy bit of kit, this is. Just pop your apple on it. It has got a corer in it, so I think I'll give it a go. But it's a bit more awkward, so I'm not going to. But you just that's it, it's peeled. So I'll do a couple of them and then I'll cut them up. And again, I have seen people on the internet using a drill and then just holding their own peeler next to it. But see how quick that is. And all these I can give them to my chickens, make apple cider vinegar, even make me own pectin, which I might do. In this bowl I've got cold water and the juice of 2 lemons. The clicking noise in the background is me pressure canner. I've been doing some canning today and it's just cooling down now. So it's basically, I find it's easier. Now it's a bit too big. Because also, if they're off your own trees, they're organic, so you don't know if they've got any bug damage under the skin. So I like peeling them first anyway, so I can check for bug damage. Little bits of bruising underneath the skin. You can leave bits of skin in there. Not going to do you any harm. Whoops, lie down. And that's just basically it. Quarter it up and then decore it and dice it up and into your lemon water it goes. There's the 10 apples soaking in that water. Sterilisation is extremely important when you're water bath canning. Put your large saucepan on, a little bit of water that's got the lemon juice in, just to stop them sticking. And then all your chunks of apple in. And slowly bring it to the boil. Keep stirring it to ensure that it doesn't stick or anything. Just put my spoon in this to sterilise it up. So just slowly bring them to the boil and let them simmer 5 to 20 minutes. It all depends on the type of apples they are. If they're very firm, it will take quite a while for them to relax. At this stage I'm not adding any sugar because I want to find out how sweet they are. I'll taste it before it gets jarred up, and if I think it needs some sugar, then I'll put some in. But these sweet dessert apples, so they probably don't need it. As you can see here, I'm using this stock pot as what I'm going to water bath can in. I've got a dishcloth in the bottom so the jars aren't sitting on the bottom, which is going to have direct heat and could crack them. At the moment they're sitting in hot water, boiling water, to sterilise them, and when they're done, the apple sauce should be done and I can just use them straight away. Also, I've been collecting the things that I will probably need. I will need my ladle, so I'm putting that in with the jars because that will sterilise it. I might need my spoon, so that goes in, and I will need me funnel, and I'll put that in a moment. Now the apples are beginning to soften, but I've noticed that one or two of them are going brown. It isn't going to be a hardship or anything, but I'm going to add the juice of 1 lemon. I'm sterilising my potato masher up because I'll mash these when they get a bit softer. Right, as you can see, I've mashed it a bit and it's starting to break down well. Now, you can put it in your food processor, put a stick blender in it, mix it up and go really fine. It just depends on what you prefer. The big suggests that you leave it, keeping it piping hot. So that's what I'm doing. There's my jar. It also gives directions for pints and quarts. It's only the two of us. We're not going to go through that much, so I'm not going to do that much. So we want it to pack it down and remove air bubbles. It also says 1/2 inch headspace. Vinegar to wipe jars. It's hot. Wipe jar rim. Where your lid's going to go, put your lid on the jar. Oops. And cloth, because it's hot. And with tatlers, you tighten down and release. I will actually do a normal one because that's what most people will actually do. And put it in the canner to wait until the others are done. Now if you like it sweet, you can add sugar to it before this stage, but I tasted it and it was alright. Wipe your lid. Put your lid on. That's it. And just finger tight. And in it goes. Just wait for us. There they all are. Well, all are. There's 3 of them in there. They'll do me for a few months, and then my own apple trees will actually start producing, so I'll probably do some more then. Now we leave this to come to a full boil, and then we process it for 20 minutes, which means you basically let it boil for another 20 minutes, and you can't really make it out, but let me show you with this. I've got, can you see the water on the top of it? In fact, I could do with a little bit more. So, the water that had my lids in, just tip that on the top of it, because it's hot. So, there you can see now. I've got about 1 inch of water over the top of the jars, so let that come up to a full boil, and then boil it for 20 minutes, and then turn the heat off. The timer's just gone off now. I'll turn the heat off and just let them come around of their own accord. There we are, first jar out. Tap the lid, tighten it down, put it with the others. Normal lid, we don't need to tighten down, so I'll put it with the others straight away. The applesauce, 3 jars, and that's the other one that I haven't bothered to can because it isn't a full jar, so that'll go in the fridge and we'll use it in the next few days. It just shows you how much you pay for a jar of applesauce. If you've got your own tree, you can do it for pennies. Thank you. Bye.
It's a perfect situation.